evening, good afternoon. What is happening? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy OGBigsam, aka Mr. White, in the building, in the house on this wet Tuesday afternoon for this here episode of OG Tuesday Tantrum. Uh, gonna do a little bit of NCAA conversating. We're gonna conversate on this Dirty Bird defense and its movement and progression and the job that it has been doing, and show some love, whatnot. Uh, Good afternoon, Amirs.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself?
I can't complain. It looked like Zach ain't going to Oklahoma State. I tell you that.
Yeah, it don't matter
He's
where
still
he
he,
goes, as long as he goes away from here, so it don't matter.
yeah,
It don't matter at all.
yeah.
Uh,
But
See what's heading into the people's skis in the pole position. What's up? You've been hanging with me all day. Keyshawn Blad, what's good?
yo,
Uh,
yo, what's happening?
ATL Leo,
That motherfucker said
Raymond
head white.
Elder. Hey, Sonya. How you doing? What's going on? Hope everybody doing fine. Not out here in this wet weather, being safe and whatnot.
What up, Fresh?
NCAA football top 25.
Where?
Interesting to see the movement or the lack thereof.
Yeah.
You see where everything is. Ohio State still in the pole position. Indiana still in number 2. Texas still number 3. We're number 4. Texas Tech 5. Ole Miss dropped down 1. Oregon dropped down 1. Oklahoma moved up 1. The 12 pack is looking pretty interesting. Showdown week in the NCAA in Thanksgiving week. It's gonna be some interesting games that are gonna determine a lot going into conference championship week on in 2 weeks. Georgia. Things are looking a little bit different. They could put the nail in the coffin on Georgia Tech season on Friday. Texas, you got one job. Texas, you got one job. I'm just saying, one, and beat Texas A&M. Michigan, you got one job. You're at home with that job. Okay, I understand it's the number 1 team in the country, but you got one job. Just
we need to talk to Don and tell him to go give them a pep talk.
Yeah, right. Right. Let's see. Indiana. Who they get? Y'all go to Purdue. Interesting. Interesting it is. Let me see. The wagon train is at home to LSU. I don't think a win really not gonna make a difference for y'all. Everything that need to happen for y'all is up ahead of you. There's a whole lot.
All I gotta say is this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let y'all go. My brother better not take this team lightly. I'm telling you now.
Take what team?
They better not take LSU lightly, bro.
Oh, okay. I thought he meant
I
OU. I was
mean,
gonna
you
say.
you
No,
you
no, no,
you
no.
you at home.
I know, but I told
You
you.
know.
Remember, like I told you, man.
Mm,
The
mm,
defense don't do what they need to do. The
mm.
offense got to come to
Well,
the party.
that damn song you singing, the tune done changed since the first month of the season, boy. That tune done changed. He done took his bass out of his voice and everything.
Hell, hell, you the one who gave me the welcome to the SEC prep talk.
Hey, hey, what? He done took the bass out of his voice and everything, what?
Yeah. Like I
Let's
said,
see, Oregon has they go to Washington. That's that.
They gave USC a belt whooping, boy.
Let's see. Ole Miss closes with they go to Mississippi State. That's a rivalry game too.
I still believe Lane Kiffin ain't going nowhere.
Man, Lane Kiffin may be on his way to LSU. I don't see him turning down that $90 million. I don't see Lane turning down that $90 million.
No,
I don't.
I
I don't.
I wouldn't turn it down
If
either.
you were staying in Ole Miss, it would have been easy for you to just say, I like my job. If you stay at the crib, you wouldn't have to call. I think he'll be calling the press conference to say he's taking that contract off of that LSU got on the tape.
Shit, hey, if Prime took that money,
I mean, because if I mean, them a lot of coins on the tape. Them a lot of coin. $90 million with a $25 million in roster and recruiting incentive. Yeah,
I wouldn't turn that down at all.
Unless Ole Miss is gonna find a way to edit the current contract to match for him to stay, which I don't think they have it in the books for that kind of money. Let's see, what's that LSU for Lane though, unless he want to beat Bama while being at LSU. I mean, it's.
I mean, he's a better upgrade than Brian Kelly.
Well, the only thing I would say is that LSU they do have their better resources. They're obviously their pocketbook is a little bit deeper.
Mm-hmm.
You go into a hotbed. Louisiana is a hotbed of recruiting. Lane Kiffin being the name that he is, you know what I'm saying, coming from the lineage of his father, God rest his soul, Marty. Going there, that's a name that rings bells. That name, his name would garner some respect. And I think he could turn that program well, or at least get it back on track. I think I think Lane is the guy that could undo the problem that was LSU for this year and last year.
Talking for Brian Kelly.
Yeah. And I don't necessarily think it was Brian, but whatever's going on over there, behind closed doors, I think Lane is the kind of guy that can go in there and check some of them boosters and check some of them athletic director gatekeepers, if you will, and get it done.
Shit, if he lead it on LSU, shit, who don't take the Ole Miss job?
I mean, well, he
He might be
you
leading
know, he
into
changes the
somebody.
program wherever he goes. I mean,
Yeah.
he boosted up Ole Miss when he got there.
Well,
You
they
know what
got
I'm saying? And he did the same thing in his previous job. The LSU, I think he could do the same thing there.
yeah. He don't
I
change a lot.
mean, if he leaves Ole Miss, trust he's leaving Ole Miss better than better than where it was when he got it.
I'm pretty sure he got somebody on that staff that can take over.
You know, yeah, and you know, there's a couple of guys on that staff that might be able to take that head coaching job. You
Yeah.
know,
Do y'all know a coach named what's this dude's name? What is this man's name? Do y'all know a coach named Eric Morris?
No.
That name sound familiar to y'all?
I don't know. Yeah, LSU will be a contender under Lane, most
Man,
definitely. And yeah, they again, I said it. The LSU's pocketbook is a little bit better and deeper.
yeah, I believe this weekend this gonna be his last game coaching there.
You know,
This is
don't do that, Ski. Don't do that. Don't do that.
that is not his cousin, bro.
Don't do that.
That's
Don't
white
do that.
Eric boy. That's a white boy.
Leo said LSU basically trying to get a coach from Nick Saban coaching tree, so makes sense why they threw 90. Yeah. You took the word right out of my mouth.
Didn't Saban
Lane is off the Nick Saban coaching tree. He
didn't
is.
Saban didn't Saban win the chip at LSU OG?
Yeah, sure did. They split the national championship with your ragged ass Sooners.
What? And they split with us.
Yeah, you had co-national champions that year, LSU and Oklahoma.
What was my guy there?
What guy?
Stoops.
Bob. Yeah. It shouldn't have been no co-champs. That LSU should have had that championship outright.
What year was that? Damn, what year was that?
See what it.
I know our last.
It was before 2000. I think it was before 2010. I think it was. I know it was before 2010. I know that. But yeah, the 12, yeah, the early 2000s. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was their last championship in 2000.
Ooh, LSU? No.
Oh, my team. My team. I know LSU last championship was like in what, 2020?
Has it been that long?
Yeah, that's when they had Burrow, Chase.
Yeah,
Jefferson.
Burrow, Jefferson, Chase, and all them boys. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Them motherfuckers, them boys was a problem.
Yeah. They had that track team over there.
And I heard some other rumors, possibility that Ed, what's his name, Coach O, they used to coach LSU. I read something as a possibility he might join Lane Kiffin.
I mean, honestly, I was surprised that Alabama didn't
hire him.
Throw a check at Lane to come back
it.
down. But I mean, you know, there was some, you know, strong reasons. That's probably why he turned them down.
Sam, then you say you still don't know why they took Kalen the boy?
Took who?
You say you still on the fence why Alabama hired Kalen the boy?
You know,
Maybe
I
just trying to get with the times.
I wouldn't, bro. I would have took Coach O over that, bro.
there are a lot of people in the country who I figure could have got that job other than that guy. I mean, but I just don't behind to come behind the Nick Saban. There's just that guy right there is just not.
No.
No, you
But
you don't follow a Nick Saban with a Family Dollar coach. I'm sorry. No.
That boy said a $50 coach. Oh my God.
No,
But
you
you
just
could have had Coach O. You could have had it was possible that they had Dabo Swinney. Hell, I don't know. Somebody.
He said Penn State said Kalen DeBoer was on the top of their list for their head coaching vacancy. Well,
Yeah,
y'all know more about that dude than I do.
that dude is a Pac-12 offense coach. That's what he is. That coach is not. He don't impress me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I bet. Like I said, the 12 pack, the chaos that is going to ensue after this week's game out of Thanksgiving week going into the conference conference championship week.
Yeah.
The chaos is about to ensue.
Mm-hmm.
You have some conference championship games that are gonna change some lives. You got some games this week to close out the regular season that are gonna change some lives, or for the greater good and for the greater bad. In the Iron Bowl, what I'm saying.
That's a hard word to say.
And if I'm not mistaken, they're going to be in Auburn.
Yeah.
The Iron Bowl. I'm gonna tell you something. If Auburn beat Alabama,
telling the boy
I'm going to Athens and I'm gonna pimp slap Kirby ass.
Sam still want the pinch slip for him though.
If Auburn beats Alabama, that is a straight up indictment on Kirby Smart.
Well, that's a pinch slip right there.
That is a straight up indictment because you have let this Family Dollar ass coach beat you 2 years straight.
How y'all lose a telling the boy? I don't know.
I'm just saying. I'm saying, Ski. That's been my whole thing about why people been looking at me sideways because I've been saying I wanted him. That is the reason why I want. Why I say Kirby deserved to be fired along with the Bobo reason.
Well, you can't lose to the same coach 2 years.
But you lose to this no-name Family Dollar ass coach over him 2 years straight. Two back to back.
That motherfucker should have been fired last year for that.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, but you know what I'm saying. That in some circles, people are regarding Kirby as the best in the game. But I'm just when you lose to that guy on that team, that guy, that no-name guy, you lose that guy 2 years straight, bro. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. That motherfucker should be selling goddamn Chevy trucks elsewhere. Ford trucks, I'm sorry.
He's the best coach in college football. He just can't beat Bama. Mm-hmm. That's what Keyshawn said.
It's kryptonite.
I don't know what it is about this.
I'm saying. I mean,
You can be safe, but you can't beat this dude.
you're holding to a standard, and the standard is to beat. You lose to that coach.
Right.
Nick Saban, I can see.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
Old Saint Nick.
Yeah,
I can see. All right, I can see.
But a replacement.
He's about the only one in Bama history that I would have in a conversation with Bear Bryant.
Yep.
Okay. Nick Saban, I can see, but you lose to this no-name cat 2 years straight, bro. Hit the bricks, bro.
This is the second year. You still lost to this nigga, bro?
Hit the bricks.
Taylor boy lost the year.
Oklahoma ain't Georgia, bro.
No.
Oklahoma ain't Georgia.
That's a whole nother conversation, bro.
Where you want to talk about fighting for the standard, bar none, winner takes all every fucking year.
Yep.
Okay, you lose to that guy.
Well,
okay, he has nothing on his resume that says he's be able to walk in the Georgia face and goddamn, Cole Carcuss goddamn 2 years, ruin our season 2 years in a fucking row. No, he don't carry that kind of weight, bro.
But he's not even used to that. This is year 2 for him.
Shit. This the same person we talk about got their ass roasted, dog walked by Vanderbilt last year, bro.
Man.
And you gonna tell me that? Oh, all right, okay, all right. Look, y'all can sit there and goddamn sniff cover ass like a line of cocaine if you want to. I ain't on it. I ain't on it. I'm sorry. I ain't on it. I ain't on it. I'm just not. I'm just not. You let a no-name, nigga, old Family Dollar brand, old Dollar General brand ass coach beat you 2 years in a row, nigga. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me.
Well, that's a fired offense right there.
Right. You know what I mean? But it's like I said, the chaos that is Showdown week, Thanksgiving week, NCAA to set up championship week, to set up the college football playoffs is about to be off the fucking charts.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying, Ski, what does that have to do with what I'm talking about, bro? What does that have to do with what I'm talking about? What?
We ain't even got to the Falcons yet, bro.
What does that have to do with what I'm talking about in NCAA? I'm trying to make the correlation that and it's not, because the dots are not connected for me. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying, though, Leo. That's what I'm saying.
He's not built for that.
You know what I'm saying? How is it you can't beat this dude? He got dog walked by Vanderbilt last year by 22.
Don't forget, Florida State blew their ass out too.
Okay, and then you lose the Florida, and then I'm just saying.
If Florida State can beat this nigga, why the hell he can't?
Make it make sense. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You own one, Ski. You own one. How you gonna fire that? You know what? I'm talking NCAA right now. You overcooking my grits, boy. You overcooking my grits right now.
This nigga talking about but we ain't even got to the bird yet, bro.
You overcooking my grits right now. Keyshawn says I give Bobo same credit. He's actually been decent these last few weeks. I don't know. Maybe somebody showed him one of my shows where I was dog walking his ass for not using the goddamn running backs the way he should. Maybe. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked the question a couple of days ago. Is it me or is it Bobo? You know, just saying. Just saying, man. The big guy is in the building.
Mucho, what's happening, man?
What's good? What's up? What's up?
Good.
What's
Good.
happening? What's happening?
We talking-
Turn it out.
We was about to pivot around to the Dirty Bird defense, which has been setting some franchise records over the last month. You know,
Mhm.
you know what I'm
So
saying.
y'all done went over this Georgia Tech stuff already.
Well, good old fashioned hate is gonna be good old fashioned hate. I think at this particular juncture, and Tech losing last week, I think the air is out of their sails.
Yeah, that's
At one point, I was feeling like, you know what I'm saying, with the mission that they were on, and the trajectory that they were on, there was going to be a strong possibility that a whole lot was going to be at stake, and it might have been a high ranking, fist fight, but them taking, the two devastating L's that they have taken. I think they're looking at, trying to get into a bowl game at best right now, because their fight to be in the college football playoffs I think that's a done dollar, and I think this game right here, in the Benz on Friday afternoon, is gonna be the nail in the coffin. I think this is gonna be the tune-up for Georgia.
hey, they
Going
can
back to
still
back.
end hours now.
We're going back to back weeks in the bins. Because you go from, standing on Georgia Tech neck to, coming back for the SEC championship game. But I just think right now that the wind are out of the Yellow Jacket sails. You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna put up a fight, but I think Georgia is gonna take this and walk away with it.
As we should.
At this particular point, because I think from a mental perspective, I think the mindset has changed. That loss to Pittsburgh, it took all the air out the lungs of the Yellow Jackets. It just that's just my perspective on that. What do you feel about that, Mucho?
I think they could still prove a point. I mean, by whooping Georgia ass. Like, I mean, that'd be a pretty big statement and like end our run. Sabotage us and with with that. And that'll be like bragging rights over their head that they stopped us. So I mean we can't come in there taking them lightly, thinking they gonna lay down. Yeah, they'll win, maybe out, but we can't play like play like their done daughter. Just go ahead and take care of business.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's still players on that team that want to prove themselves. So they might come out mad. So,
I mean, that could be come to being trying to play spoiler. I just with the groove that the dogs have gotten into over the last month, I think that I just feel like I said had because honestly, I don't think they really got over the NC State loss. I think they were sleepwalking, you know what I'm saying, a few weeks and then coming to this Pittsburgh game and and they got punched in the mouth. It took a couple of standing 8 counts and got knocked the fuck out. It's I just, I think they're walking wounded right now. They're a walking mass unit right now mentally. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you go from, talk of the town, top 10, ranked number 7 in the country, and then over the course of 3 weeks, you're, you're in quicksand right now. You're in quicksand right now. It's like the harder you work, the harder you pull, the faster you sink. That's what's going on with Tech right now. And then you come into the beans against a Bulldog team that has gotten on the road defensively and run game wise. Yeah.
About time.
You know, and that right there, Tech run defense is horrible. It's horrible. You know what I'm saying? And I add another flower to the vase of damn Bobo. He's been consistently using 3 running backs over the last month. They done got some momentum. You know what I'm saying? And they're looking at the finish line right now. They, you know what I'm saying? They see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can tell you right now, Texas A&M is damn sure hoping Georgia Tech pulls off a win. Texas A&M is Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets' biggest fan right now. Because they don't. I mean, I've going back over some of the tape on Texas A&M and I even looking at that first half against South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? All right, you come in the bins with that bullshit you want to. Okay, yeah, Ski, he did. It was 213 to be exact. It was 213. And that too, Keyshawn. That back end, that defensive back end on that back end of that defense, they're giving up some big plays. You know what I'm saying? They've been giving us some big plays. So I mean, that good old fashioned hate on Friday afternoon at 3:30. I think it's gonna be it's gonna be Hitman Hearns and Roberto Duran no mas. I'm telling you, I'm just I hope for a competitive game. I want to see that. I want to see, you know what I'm saying, a slobber knocker, but I just got the feeling this is gonna be this is not gonna be for the faint at heart in a bad way for Georgia Tech. That's just what hey, that's why they play the game. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah.
Over the last month, the Atlanta Falcons defense, for the most part, has been putting in some work. 16 sacks, 31 quarterback hits, top 5 pressure rate efficiency at 49%, which is actually third. You're third in the league as a team in sacks. All right. You know, right here, knowing what we knowing, even with a if there is a head coaching change, which is verifiably very real, damn well should be. If you're a new guy coming in and you're setting your system, do you with all that has been done with this defense, you've seen the development firsthand. Do you keep Jeff Albrecht and Nate Alley, and the other guy that's the linebackers coach? Do you keep those 3 gentlemen on this staff to continue the direction that this defense is going in?
I say yeah.
And what expound on that? Why do you say yes?
Man, as we've seen and witnessed, I mean, we've been waiting on this defense for a long time. I feel like they've been more consistent than not. Um, um, where how do I say it? Besides regarding the lack of help from the from from the offensive coaching staff, stuff like that. Like I feel like they kept us in lots of games, and we still ended up on the bottom of those games. Um, so yeah, I feel like if we had these defense, even a few years ago with the offense that we had, then we probably could have did a little something better. Uh, so yeah, it's just the consistency for me, and it's like why change it up when we've been getting good results that we've been waiting for the past years. Mhm.
As long as JD Bertrand don't touch my field no more,
And maybe Brooks.
and Natron Brooks too. Long as them two don't touch my field no more on that defense, he all right with Jeff Albrecht and his theory and stuff is all right with me. Other than that, he gonna have a problem. He keep deploying Caillou head ass boy out there.
Fresh. You got to get over that, man.
And then he got the crew back. Now you got the crew back, Floyd back, all them guys back.
And
Diablo.
Divine back in, Lloyd back, Hughes back, the full
All we
complement.
missing is Bowman.
Well, he done.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
done.
He's
but
He done.
but the Alfred filling in nicely.
Oh yeah, yeah, for
The
sure.
offer, they need to get him a check. The year that the offer has had and having, the offer should get a check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the offer has been playing some hell of a ball this season.
What y'all think? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
What y'all think we gonna do with Helms? I mean,
I mean,
eh,
Probably end
right
up.
now he's a good thriving piece of
def
special teams
That's
and the
yeah.
dime package. For right now, I think his role is going to expand, and here's why.
Jesse
Because
Bates.
I don't see us giving Jesse Bates uh 17 million. I don't see that happening.
Mm-mm.
I don't see that happening. As much as I love him and his leadership and his play, I think that we're gonna move on with the youth movement. Yeah, unless he comes back and comes with the smooth hometown discount, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Something that's gonna leave us plenty of wiggle room to handle other particular contracts on a cordial basis. I, I, I don't see us. I don't see him in 26.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him in 26. Um, and like I'm just saying. Even with the economical raise that is going to be in 26. Um, it's mess around with the mess around. I mean, you know what I'm saying. You still may find some gems on the back end in next year's draft.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you know what I'm saying. Now with all that is been going on, while we're on the it's kind of part two of the defensive conversation, but it's the meat end of the topic. um Impact of our babies, our rickies,
Yeah.
has been supreme.
For sure.
You know, we gonna keep our fingers crossed and prayers up Bowman to some good stuff to happen in medical recovery with his Achilles. Um, that surgery goes down, I think, next week.
It was the
I,
Phillies.
I,
Yeah.
I think that's what I read. That surgery is going down next week. Um,
Penn is supposed to have his surgery tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
you but the impact, the big picture impact by the defensive rookie class has been at a premium. Um,
Man, that damn Pierce boy, I tell you.
yeah. I um, I'd like to hear some of the first round pick protagonists to try to explain themselves right now.
But
You
yeah,
know,
man, y'all be
and see how whatever you're going to be able to say to make it make sense. Because Walker and Pierce,
yeah,
Walker and Pierce, and
they are
Walker and Pierce, and Walker and Pierce.
Xavier Watts.
Xavier Watts has been
man,
everywhere.
that dude is a problem.
You know, you know what I'm saying?
Got three interceptions this season.
Yeah.
3.
Most by a rookie since 2016.
I'm gonna tell you something,
With 6 games to go, that number could possibly go up.
man. Listen, bro, you can't tell that man ball hawk and steals ain't elite.
Great hands.
That man got some good hands. That boy tackle. I mean, all over the place. They both leading that. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
One get a sack, then the other one get a sack.
Now, see, here, this conversation. We're kind of sort of going to have 2 conversations in one right here, because with things that transpired last night, and the next 3 games that we got coming up, and the way this defense is playing, it's formulating itself in the work that they're putting in. You're getting sacks, you're getting hits on the quarterback, you're creating turnovers. You keep putting the ball in the offensive hands at a higher rate in some cases. You know what I'm saying? In 2 weeks, we could be looking at a 3-way tie
in the NFC South.
Yeah,
or a 2-way tie with us a game behind in 2 weeks. When you go and because Carolina got the Rams next.
Yeah, I'll take that as an L for them.
Well, the Rams and the game was in Carolina.
Okay, Carolina. All right, three of the 6 games that they got left are division games. They still got to play the Bucks twice, and they got to play the Saints. They've already lost to the Saints.
Yeah, and then
all right.
That Bucks game on. I think that Bucks game will come down to the wire.
The Panthers could verifiably lose 3 out of these 5 games that they got left.
Yeah, we got. Yep.
They lose to the Saints twice, and we sweep the Saints and split with the Buccaneers.
It's gonna be kind of interesting.
Gonna be interesting, bro.
It's gonna be interesting.
We got
if the Panthers lose 3 out of these 5 games they got left, and we win out,
man.
You know what's crazy though?
I'm just saying.
Especially
now, I don't wish injury on no one, but that damn injury to Baker Mayfield might have been a godsend. Okay, and they got Teddy Bridgewater at the helm for the next 6 games, and it ain't looking too good.
So basically, we don't be playing them on Thursday night, huh?
Playing who?
I mean, no, we got that Tampa Bay game was a Thursday night game.
Yeah. That's 5 weeks away.
Do you have the length of Baker? How long they say he out for?
It's a shoulder.
I think Baker's gonna be done for a month.
Yeah, that's just that.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's a separation.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I didn't know. I was trying to find out if there was some collarbone action or there was a shoulder separation.
They said it was a stinger.
It was something about his joint in his shoulder.
A stinger don't have you in the sling.
Yeah.
Whatever
it's a separation or a joint.
You know, I'm just saying a stinger don't have your shit in the sling, bro. Okay, it's something. Yeah, it's something going on.
He'll definitely be out for at least 2 games minimum.
I think 3,
maybe 3.
Yeah,
especially if we're talking about a separation. I think
it's because we are in those next 3 because they got the Cardinals, then us, and then
because after we play Seattle, we got a short week because we got to turn back around and head up there Thursday night.
Okay, they got the Cardinals this week, then the Saints, then us.
Yep.
Yeah.
For the next 3 weeks. And they quote, well,
that should be
all right.
L for them. If not,
Cardinals, Saints, us, Panthers, Dolphins, then the Panthers. That's what they got. That's what they got to close out with. That's what they got to close out with. Yeah, that's what they got to close out with.
It's crazy how opposite this year feels from last year. It's weird.
Let's see.
From the Saints game.
Carolina has the Rams, the Saints, Bucks, Seahawks, and Bucks.
Yeah.
Bro, they could they could lose 4 out of 5, bro.
But I can see them beating the Saints. I can.
I don't know.
I'm counting three losses at best. I'm just saying at best 3. No, at least 3, but at best 4.
Well, the Rams.
I say the Rams, the Seahawks, and one of them Bucks games is the Rams
set their ass up.
Yeah, home to the Rams. You go to New Orleans, home to Bucks, home Seahawks, and you go to Tampa to close it out.
Yeah, one of those Tampa games. The Rams and the Seahawks. That's my three losses for them.
Wait a minute.
And the 4th is possibly that Saints game.
You see, Ski said a sports doctor said he can return this week, but if the Bucks don't want to risk him, 3 games most likely. Okay.
And that makes it interesting for the Bucks.
Yes, it does.
Because if they continue this losing streak, that's a little different. Morale might go down.
Yep. That is the chaos that is the NFC South right now. The next 3 weeks. You could be looking at a tie at the top with us a game behind. Or if not, a 3-way tie.
Yeah. It's possible, but I ain't holding my breath.
Yeah. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't want
as much as we want to, because I'm looking at this because in spite of, okay, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are gonna play call like they got common sense all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be in spite of if we're running the ball like this, like we did Sunday for the next 3 to 5 weeks, and the defense continue to do what they're doing. Yeah, we could Yeah. It,
On the
it,
real, we did
yeah.
this in the Buffalo game.
You
We
said
did
what,
I,
this
Mike?
in the Buffalo game.
I'm
You
gonna
see
say it
what
like this:
happened.
Yeah.
they gotta make went out and make it to the playoffs and stuff just for him to even think about getting his job being kept. Other than that, I feel like he just need any next loss. He need to go ahead and pack it up and get on out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I want to see my team do good, but I do not want these guys this staff
right.
around. I'm
That
sorry.
that right there. That right there. You know, that right there. We want the win. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the sentiment over across the city right now, enough is a damn enough. Okay.
Yeah. Nah.
Jets, Seahawks, Bucks, Cardinals, Rams, Saints to close the season.
Just it's crazy. Just stuff that there's things that that hasn't happened on the field that he can be fired for. Is crazy. Like
Yeah.
these injuries, handling the way he's handled these injuries and stuff.
Yep.
Like, bro, what's going on with Trice? What's going on with Troy Anderson?
That last game of the preseason, there was a ligament bruise. I was okay with them shutting him down and going with straight up treatment to get him 100%. You know what I'm saying? And then it may have been also something else that they wasn't disclosing as far as that goes. But whatever they're doing to get him 100% to put him on the field, I'm okay with it. I'd rather for him to be 100% and not put him out there and risk his career.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they got the young man can play. Okay, he can play. I'm good. Big picture wise, I'm good with what they're doing with Trice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What
You know what I'm
about
saying?
Troy Anderson and
Troy,
Darnell Mooney?
Troy with the muscle off the bone tricep thing. I know the last report that they had put out on him that he was he was in the way he had just started weight room training stuff. So whatever the case is going to be right there, look like he should be getting on the field sometime soon. You know, yeah, you know what I mean. Um, people have their thoughts, on blanket thoughts on the situation, but he's still on his team because when he's healthy, he impacts two phases of this team: defense and special teams.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you want to do that. You want to keep a Swiss Army knife like that. It's just like when everybody, a lot of motherfuckers had their feelings when we brought Felipe back. Right? Yeah, y'all say what you want. Hey, he's a special teams ace, scout team quarterback, backup fullback. You know what I'm saying? Tight end. You know, he's one of them Swiss Army knives that you want to have on the team. On top of being a great locker room guy and a leader.
You can say the same about Diablo.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, look at what we have gotten out of Felipe. Great special teams play. Come in, he's gotten 3 crucial first downs on quarterback sneaks.
Came
You know
offside.
what I'm saying? He's gotten a crucial first down catch on third down. He's been great in the run game as a tight end out there. You know what I mean? He's on kick return, kickoff coverage, kick return coverage. You know what I'm saying? Field goal team. He's impactful.
Yeah.
He's impactful.
Although he got cussed out, hey, I kind of like his
I mean,
feistiness.
but yeah, you want to be feisty, but you also want some discipline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's that's
That's first.
one of the rare times you've seen Felipe Jamaica out of character mistake like that.
First time you seen Raheem getting his ass. Never seen that since he
And
been.
somebody, hey,
Never.
Paul,
Just saying. Billy Bowman wasn't healthy. Raheem brought him back. Injuries, hamstring injuries can turn into Achilles tear. I don't exactly know. All I know is that he tore his Achilles and walked through. Just that was the report that was given. So I I what I'm saying. Alfred has been a dog all year. Alfred, you know what I'm saying, has been a dog all year. He's been on one all year. He's got a couple of picks. He's made some key open field tackles. You know what I'm saying? He's gotten a couple of sacks. Alfred, he needs a check when this season is over with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is. You saw some things on Sunday, I like I said, I felt like my whole entire football IQ was played with on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, and you in these press conferences, you know what I'm saying, playing the game real raw, you know. And you want to, and you keep saying certain little things over and over again. Kirk Cousins is more comfortable under center than Michael. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. That's some flat out bullshit. Because you go back and you look at the tape at Washington, Michael Penix Jr. was under center 60% of the damn time.
I mean, he ran some under center stuff with us. They just never kept running it. They stopped running it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that trying to throw Mike up under the bus, that's some real, you know what I'm saying, fraudulent whole shit. You
Yeah,
know.
some real custard cake stuff.
Yeah. You know. But yeah, the chaos that is the NFC South right now. The next 3 weeks it is going to look. If we get to 500, if we get to 7-7, and both the Panthers and the Bucks lose 2 out of 3 or go 0-3 over the next 3 weeks, which is a strong possibility given the schedules and what we know about both these teams situationally. I'm just saying it would be a whole new race. It would be a whole new race. It'd be a whole new race.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying. My optimism. I'm optimistic to a fault. You know what I'm saying? But until there's a 8 or a 9 in the loss column, I'm looking at we still in it. There's still a damn chance. With this, they out there trying to prove a point, and then you want to coach and call plays, you know what I'm saying, like your professional football team now. You know, I'm just saying.
Okay, Baker Mayfield is dealing with a low grade sprain in his left shoulder.
Uh-huh. It is left shoulder. And that could be a lot of things. That could be a bruised ligament, you know, in the labrum, or you know, it could be, you know, your rotator cuff is jammed up. That could be a lot of things. Yeah, it depends on how he's going to be able to deal with the pain if he's going to try to play with it. But like I said, that's tricky because sprain could turn that could turn into anything depending on where it is. If it's under the shoulder blade, or is it if it's close to the rotator cuff, or if the rotator cuff is bruised to the point, you know what I'm saying, where it feels like a separation, and it's just something that they just gonna have to, you know, wait out. Now, this game this week, they'll probably let Bridgewater get it, and I already know if Bridgewater don't look good next week, they're gonna try to rush Baker Matt.
Never be a dumb decision.
They're gonna try to rush him back. You know.
You hurt.
You know what I'm saying. But I'm just, you know, with again, to me, with the defense, you know, given what they're giving, you know what I'm saying. And if with the defense doing what they're doing, if we're running the ball 32, 33 times like we did on Sunday, with the defense, you know, doing what they're doing, we're going to have good chances to win games. You know, yeah, that's the bullshit, Raymond. That's the bullshit. Why wasn't you protecting, you know what I'm saying, Penix like this the previous 10 weeks? You know what I'm saying? What was the play calling that protected Penix? You know, that's where the conversation gets a little bit uncomfortable for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Did you leave that young man out there on the dry? You know what I'm saying? So you have a chance to try to prove a point. You know, to get your boy back out there on the field.
This shit is sabotage.
There's something going on.
This is
you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? See, there's an argument going on right now. There is a Terry Fontenot, Raheem Morris argument going on right now, and it's being played out on the field.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, and you can tell there's a divide on this team. Because look, now all of a sudden, Darnell Mooney can get behind defenses and catch the ball.
Oh, Mr. White, did you see him smiling too?
Yeah.
That boy said that man was happy Kurt threw him that ball, boy.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, you stuck with the rain game. You know what I mean?
Flea flickers and all that. What?
2 yards, 3 yards, 2 yards, 3 yards, 2 yards, 3 yards, 4 yards, and boom, 17 yards. You know, 2 yards, 3 yards, 2 yards, 5 yards, boom, 13 yards. You stuck with the run game. We ran the ball 33 times on Sunday.
And they call it a flea flicker. Ain't that something?
Uncle Charlie had a career day.
Uncle
Charlie had a career day. Okay, Uncle Charlie out here making catches. Yeah, Uncle Charlie had 5 catches. He had yards out. He had yak. He had yards after the catch.
It was Uncle Charlie.
Mm-hmm. Sonya said, if we win out, we are stuck with Raheem another season. I can't take him as our head coach another season.
That would be
That's what I'm saying.
that would be the
That
Well,
right
yeah,
there.
I
That
well,
right there.
I'm sticking to what I said 2 months ago. I don't think it matters
I still think
the outcome. I think regardless whether we make the playoffs, even if we make the playoffs, I think Raheem
you
is
got to know, bro.
I think it's a done deal. Um, I could be wrong. Um,
Yeah.
I think there's going to be some kind of shift. There's going to be some kind of shift. Um, now, all right. Let's just play devil's advocate a little bit. Let's say he does stay. And we still we lose Robinson. Um, is there a Mike McDonald or Matt LaFleur as offensive coordinator on deck?
I thought you about to say Brian Dabble. I'm finna say hell no.
And Brian Dabo ain't finna go nowhere and take take a coordinator job. That's not happening.
Yeah, I was going to agree with that. I actually had a thought about that
Brian Dabble will get another head coaching job
last night.
I can see that. But for Fresh, I did say I won't be surprised if they get Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, or Matt LaFleur. I mean, people want Matt as a head coach. I mean, you getting them here another way.
Or if you want Mike McDaniel, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Mike McDaniel is a better OC than he is a head coach. I've been saying that since he was when he was with the 49ers. But me personally, Mr. White, I would prefer. I wouldn't be surprised if he get another familiar face that he know. That's just, he did say he don't get some people he know. He been saying that since he been here.
I mean, to the chagrin of a lot of people, minus Shanahan and Cox, you could see some parts of that 16 staff back in him.
So you saying a reunion again?
McDaniel being one, and if things continue to go south for the Packers, my thing is, I think it is more likely that LaFleur gets in here than McDaniel.
I can see that.
Because LaFleur has strong ties to the A.
He do.
He has strong ties to the A. He still got that house in Sandy Springs down here.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, it's still sitting there nice and pretty, huh?
In usage.
I wouldn't mind him being in here. Raheem get to mess it up. Go ahead and fire him. Make LaFleur be the head coach. You already got your DC. You let LaFleur, pick his, new OC, and then you continue on.
Because Fresh, we already know TJ Yates is gone, bro. He's out the door.
Oh yeah, he gone.
He's out the door. Marquise Williams can go too.
Well,
special
in defense of Marquise, when what I'm saying, when you 5 of your aces have been injured for the most part.
Yeah.
And you got no booty on special teams. I'm just saying, it is what it is. I've seen the same thing y'all seen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but no Troy and old boy has been injured. They missed some games. The receiver, Cordell Hodge. You know what I'm saying? Who's special team ace. We got new guys that have been trying to fill in admirably, but I mean, it's a different animal. It's a different animal when you don't have the usual suspects that know how to fill lanes, and have that, kick return gap discipline, if you will, on kick and punt returns. And when you don't have those guys, and you're having to teach new guys those concepts who are not used to being able to make those plays like that. But I trust me, I do understand and feel the ire, what I'm saying, for Coach Williams. I do, and I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but it's just going to be a thing where right now this is the car that we have. This is the SUV that we have, and we got to ride this motherfucker. We got to ride it until things are just out of hand, out of reach, and the season is technically over until the season is actually over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the rumors that there's some fire to that smoke about Bill, because I've seen Bill say some things, so I'm strongly feeling like we may see Bill in the NFL in 26. Whether it's here or New York, the New York Football Giants, that is, and that's what I think. Huh?
As in Belichick?
Yeah. I can see Belichick taking the Giants job. I can see Belichick taking the Giants job. He got it. He got his first two. He got his first two Lombardis with the Giants with Parcells. He was a coordinator. He was part of that. He was a part of that scientific department that created the man known as Lawrence Taylor. So that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. There's some correlation there. The Packers could. There's some that are saying that even if they make the playoff, if they don't get to the NFC Championship game, it could be over for Matt up there.
Yeah.
That the conversation has changed too. Up there. No, it wasn't Blank that ruined that. Rich McKay ruined that. Ski. Rich McKay ruined that. Rich McKay is the reason why Bill ain't here. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we have to read the tea leaves on that. But yeah, the chaos that is the NFC South things are getting a little bit interesting. It is a little bit interesting. I'm just saying. These next 3 weeks, boy, some booty cracks gonna get tight round this gap. It's gonna get tight round this gap. You know what I'm saying? A win and losses by Carolina and Tampa. Shit's gonna get. You're gonna be, you're gonna be having teams coming into games. You know what I'm saying? Playing not to lose instead of playing to win.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Shit get a little different. Shit gets a little different, especially in a situation where, I mean, especially if it gets down and we win, you know what I'm saying? We just happen to win out, you know what I mean? And it's 10-7 and we win the division. Cause that shit, that damn, well, that we handle these next 2 weeks. We beat the Jets and we handle Seattle. That game against Tampa. Just saying. Right now, I'm gonna keep my eyes on the trip to New York at the moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep my eyes on that. It's just, I mean, because we get win number 5 in the books. You know what I'm saying? We get win number 5 in the books for, you know what I'm saying? Them, all right, okay. All right. You know what I'm saying? We take care of business. All right. All right. Just saying. Shit could get kind of different around the gap. You know, there's a possibility, but I mean, if it doesn't, then we already know what's on the menu for things around here in Atlanta. But for the moment, I mean, these next 3 weeks, like I said to, like I said, shit, I said it 2 weeks ago. The playoffs have started for us.
As long as we don't come in and play the Jets like we did Miami.
Right.
Yeah. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, hey man, look, y'all, the 18 people that is watching this program, hit that like button for me, please. Love you, mean it. Love you, mean it. Appreciate you for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the chat, as always, I love and appreciate y'all engaging in these conversations with us. You know what I'm saying? Every week, it wouldn't work without it. We're moving right along. Getting becoming a established entity weekly with these programs. You know what I'm saying? Sonya, get it ready for tomorrow, baby. The link will be dropping in your mailbox for the tea tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to, have on the docket as a topic, baby, hit me up, drop it in the inbox, and I have it sitting ready on the listing. You know what I'm saying? You guys have any thoughts and whatnot that you might want to get off your chest, speak on and whatnot, maybe that we didn't, cover or talk about? Anybody? Anybody?
Huh?
Anybody got any thoughts or anything want to speak on something that we probably might not have covered and whatnot? Even in the chat, if you guys got any questions, what I'm saying, that you might want to throw up that we can answer at this point.
I got one thing to say. It looked like that Zach Robinson Oklahoma State dream is over with. That's all.
Okay, so
That's
nobody give a fuck about that.
He can still get his ass fired.
Exactly.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. They filled the spot. All right. There are several job openings that are floating around that gap. His name is still being tossed around in the NCAA right now. So
Oh
what
yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah, he can get it. He can go through a D2. Shit, it's anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Go be a janitor somewhere at a high school. Shit, I don't. Fuck, it don't matter.
He can get out my face for that.
Plain and simple.
As long as he do that, we all right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Uh, yeah. Shit. It's Thanksgiving week. Good old fashioned hate taking Georgia 3:30 on Friday. That's gonna be interesting. I may do something early for that game. I may do something early as well as doing the halftime show for that game. I just may we gonna get together with the brain trust and see what's happening on that. There's gonna be a lot going on that day. Back on Friday may be a little late, all things considered. Yep, that might be a 7 o'clock show.
7 o'clock.
Yeah. Falcon Friday might be a 7 o'clock show. Georgia and Georgia Tech play at 3:30. Put the muscle down and catch up.
See, there you go. See,
keep up.
We was doing just fine.
Keep up. Keep up, man. Keep up.
I'm about to say, Mr. White, you don't never do no show this late unless it's a weekend show.
You know what I'm saying? The Falcon Friday may be a 7 o'clock show. Georgia Tech play at 3:30.
Damn, so you don't have a halftime show and
Yeah, Friday gonna be kind of busy. It might be you know what I'm saying? It might be a pregame for the Tech and Georgia game as well. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, I may pull up here early with a plate of leftovers. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Georgia Tech with and plus the halftime show, and then still turn around and do a Falcon Friday. Pregame requisite for the Jets. Friday gonna be a little loaded.
Well, you might want to get you some coffee with that, bro.
I might have something a little stronger than some coffee.
You know what? You can leave that for another day, sir. Leo, shut it up.
Yeah, we mm-hmm.
We ain't talking about no
baked beans and turkey ass.
What?
Yeah.
Drop that bourbon in your coffee.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You don't have some ice at yours, sir?
It's gonna be a little strong there.
You know what?
A little nip.
Hey, man, don't come up and acting a damn fool.
It's gonna be a little nip.
No, Lord.
I mean, well, you know what I'm saying? You give me shit to laugh at on a daily basis. So I mean,
we don't. I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
I know.
I know what you're talking about.
Hey man, look, I appreciate everybody for joining. Yeah, Mr. Knight, yeah, yeah.
No damn turkey ass nigga. Stop playing.
Yeah.
Nobody no bird. What is wrong with y'all?
Hey. Yes, sir. Yeah. Hey. Hey. He has the baked beans and turkey ass.
Man, stop
with hog nut dressing.
You know what, sir? Stop. Stop it.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Look, man, hit that like button, man. If you ain't locked in, subscribe. Once again, keep y'all up on notice. Wicked Witch Sports T will be going to Sports T Network in January. I'm gonna be doing a few little things. I'm gonna be doing something for the playoffs and NBA activity over there. So y'all start checking into that. Yeah, Leo, he like pig feet too.
No, I
Yeah.
don't. Never had a pig feet in my life.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all, just keeping y'all abreast of the goings on of Mr. White Network in the creative room, man, and the expansion there is, in this team that I got that you see on the screen, along with Miss Sonia Howe, who's going to be becoming a constant fixture, of the team as well on Wednesdays and Fridays. You know what I'm saying? Getting up here. Yeah, we growing. We growing and showing up in this gap, man. Look, y'all gotta keep it A. You know what I'm saying? Keep it dirty, most normally keep it real with yourself. Let your next choice be your best choice. Subscribe to Mr. White Network. Subscribe to Sports T Network. You know what I'm saying? See, tuned in, to the Unholy Alliance. You know what I mean? Y'all, we're gonna be, back at it tomorrow with Wicked Win Sports T Dummy of the Week nominations as well. And another second generation spotlight prospect spotlight, Dylan Harper, the son of Ron Harper. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, that's a every Wednesday thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Prospect spotlight gonna be coming at y'all. Y'all tune in for that. And for the young knight, for the grande one in the freshman, I am the OG. We'll holler at you, man. Y'all be safe, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
Deuces.